Are you ready to get in the game? If you're really ready, come on and take a stand and listen to Tea Time with Tan. This brew is good for you. It's tea for the mind, body and soul. It refreshes, restores and renews. Every sip is inspiration, motivation and hope to the encouragement you need to get through. The solutions are clear, your success is near. Grab paper and pen, let's go read. It's time for Tea Time with Tan.
Inspiration, motivation, and encouragement is brewing. Welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast, where you experience innovative solutions and creative ideas designed for your colossal dream success. Let's sip. Here's your host, Tan.
Hello. Hey, everybody. This is your host, Tan Tate, a.k.a. The Hope Coach. I'm a certified life coach coming to you from the great state of Texas. You guys know I'm right outside of Houston in a little sweet spot by way of Channelview. I'm so excited that you are here with me today. Listen, and I also want to thank the Tea Time with Tan family because you guys have been liking, sharing. We have people listening to the Tea Time with Tan podcast all over the world, and that could not be possible without you. So thank you so much. I'm going to give you a minute to jam my theme song. Y'all know my super producer, brother Tar Cole, produced this track for me. Take time to get yourself together, clear your mind, clear your thoughts, and when we come back, it's going to be tea time, y'all. Hey everybody, and welcome back. Hope you've got your Tea Time with Tan journal, your pen, your paper, your mind, and you are ready to sip on the tea. This tea is good for the mind, body, and soul. Yes. Say that one more time, Tan. I will. This tea is good for the mind, body, and soul. The purpose of the tea time, tongue-tied today again, the purpose of the Tea Time with Tan podcast show is to be about hope. And for us, hope is an acronym, helping others prevail every day. Yes. And our founding scripture comes from Hebrews 11:1. It talks about now faith is the evidence of things hoped for. See, it all begins with hope. Say it with me. It all begins with hope. So if you got a hope, you got a dream, you got a vision, we want to help you bring that thing to fruition. We want you to live the hope, be the hope, experience the hope. Now today, we're going to be talking about the star of your story. Of course, if you know me, you know STAR is an acronym. The S represents strength. The T, tenacity. The A, accountability. The R, resilience. And we want you to know, I want you to know that you are the star of your story, of your show, of your book, of your movie, whatever you want to call it. You are the star of your journey. Oftentimes in life, people disappoint us. They let us down. And we like, you don't support me. You don't show up for me. This or that. I'm here today to encourage you to remember you are the star of your story, your journey. When nobody else shows up, you must show up for you. You show up. You show up for you. That's right. You're clapping on that part. You show up for you. So let's talk about how you can show up for you. And that's by being the star that you are. Allowing the star to show up in your journey, in your life. So the S, strength. See, oftentimes we equate strength with being like, oh, I didn't let that bother me. I'm not crying. It is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't. Strength is defined by many things. But the purpose of this podcast, for us, strength is having the ability to cry, to release it, to let it out, to deal with your emotions, get help if you need it, and always know that God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. In other words, I'm encouraging you to deal with what's real so you can heal. Let the S in your star resonate in who you are every day, all day, at any time, any way. And remember to forgive you. Don't be a victim of your past. Sometimes we let our past hold us captive. Maybe you didn't get it right. Maybe you didn't show up for you. But that was the old you. This is a new day, a new moment. Tenacity, the T in the star. Sometimes the plot of our story changes. Tragedies happen. Life event occurs. Sometimes we feel like the story, the journey has ended. But that's when the tenacity in your story is going to show up and say, hey, we got this. We can do this. We doing this. The determination factor in your life will encourage you to hold on when there's nothing, so it seems, to hold on to. Truth is, we all have a plan to prosper and a hope in the future. That's what Jeremiah 29:11 tells us. It's a promise from God, and He cannot fail. So the next time obstacles show up, the next time an obstacle tries to arise, or you find yourself thinking of giving up, allow your tenacity to carry you where it seems your feelings won't. Don't give up. Do not give out, and don't give in. You got this. The A, accountability. We all got to be held accountable. We always holding somebody else accountable. Let somebody tell you they're going to do something and then they don't do it. You're going to either hold them accountable by dealing with it, talking about it, or through silence. In your mind, you be like, well, I know not to trust you next time. So you never give that person the opportunity again. Sometimes the main character, the main person, the star of your story that you should hold accountable, you don't. And that's you. You give yourself break after break after break. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I got it next time. Next time. I'm going to get it next time. Next time. And then you remain at the starting line, the starting point. Your goal is to make it to the finish line. That's where your goal is. And holding yourself accountable allows you to make it to the finish line. It's not about who come in first, second, third, or fourth, fifth, or sixth. It's about your ability to get to that finish line, cross the finish line, and holding yourself accountable is a key element in doing that. Finally, we're going to talk about the R, and that's resilience. Being resilient. Have you ever noticed in resilience, you can spell the word silence? And that's because we have the right to silence those thoughts that do not add value to where your story, your journey, your dreams, your goals is taking you. So the next time a thought show up or someone else's words try to end your story, simply say shh or hush or be quiet or not today. The star of my story says differently. I have a bounce back factor in me. I'm bounced back from this. I'm getting to the next chapter, the next series, the next book. Whatever it is, nothing can hold me down. If God can be for me, who can be against me? Greater is he that's in me than he of the world. I am fierce and wonderfully made. See, these are things that resilience will say, and keep it moving. Your story is not over. It's up to you to let that star shine. Now, only you can shine the star or dim the star. Listen, God made you to be great. Your story continues. It's not over. Go shine bright. Take a trip to Hollywood. Go look at your star on the Walk of Fame. Make that thing happen. Let the star in you rise. A star is born. A star was born. A star is you. In closing today, I want to encourage you to share this podcast with someone. Share the tea. Tea is always better when it's shared with someone else. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's at _hope_coach. On Facebook, it's the Hope Coach. Twitter, it's anointed2speak. Get connected to Coach Tan Tate, the Hope Coach. Visit my website, IamTanTate.com. And listen, as a certified life coach, I want to help you be the best you can be. So schedule your free hope session today. It's complimentary. Let's get that star shining as bright as it can possibly shine in your story. Thank y'all. Yes, in Texas we say y'all. Thank y'all for sipping tea with me today. It's been good. It's been real. It's been fun. And remember, all your days are good. Some are just better. Take care, y'all.